and welcome to Cursive with Mrs. Clark. Okay. Cursive is a written script that's kind of out of date these days, but I think it's really important that everybody be able to read and write cursive because everyone needs a legible signature, and you also need to be able to read other people's writing. Now, learning cursive is involving using the 3 lines on a notebook paper or special cursive paper. I'm using a whiteboard so that I can erase any mistakes that I make, but you can pretty much practice with any kind of paper. The first thing I like to do when I'm introducing cursive is to introduce you to our friend Mr. Cursive. Mr. Cursive is a little guy and he sits right here and he identifies the 3 lines for us. This top line here, where his head is touching, I will be referring to as the head line. The line down here, where his feet are resting, I will be referring to as the foot line. And the line in the middle, that on my board and on cursive paper is a dashed line, I refer to as the belt line. So if you hear me using those reference marks, that's the ones that I'm talking about. The headline, the belt line, and the foot line. Now, another thing to note when you're learning cursive is that when you learned print, you likely learned the alphabet in the alphabetic order, A, B, C, D, and so on. When you learn cursive, you don't learn the cursive letters in alphabetical order. You learn them by shape. So my plan is to do 2 letters per lesson and then get you writing words right away. Ready to start? Okay. Our first letter for Cursive with Mrs. Clark is going to be the lowercase e. A lowercase printed e looks like this. The lowercase cursive e starts on the belt line. From the belt line, we slant up and touch, starts on the foot line. We slant up and touch the belt line. We go from the foot to the belt, over and around, and touch the foot again. From the foot to the belt, back over around, touch the foot, and come back and touch the belt. And there's a cursive E. You can see it looks almost exactly like its printed partner. Lowercase cursive E. See if you can do a couple of those. And you can make them separated like this. Or if you want to, you can also do several in connection like this. Try to do several and then take a look at your work and circle the one that you think looks the most like mine. Okay. The second cursive letter that we're going to look at is the lowercase cursive L. Now a lowercase printed L looks exactly like a straight line going down. The lowercase cursive L starts on the foot line, and just like the E, it slants up, but it's going all the way up to the headline. All of the cursive letters will be leaning forward because cursive goes faster than print once you're writing it. So if you imagine the letters leaning forward like they're running. So from the foot, slant to the head, and curve up and over, back down to the foot. From the foot to the head, curve over back down to the foot, and then finish off on the belt again. This last little bit is important because this is where your next letter will attach when you're writing words. So foot, head, curve foot, belt. Foot, head, curve over foot, belt. And it's really important that you force yourself to actually touch those lines. Foot, head, curve over foot, belt. And again, if you like, you can try several L's in succession. Don't get crazy and go too fast. When you've finished, circle the one that you think looks the most like mine. Okay. Now, I bet you can think of a word that uses only E and L, an English word. And that word is eel. I'm not personally very fond of eels. They're kind of slippery and slimy, but that is the first cursive letter, or word rather, that you'll be able to write. When you're writing in print, you pick up your pen after each letter that you write. In cursive, you are keeping your pen down until you've finished the entire word. So the cursive word eel will look like this. E, E, L, and finish on the belt line. Try again. E, E, L. Finish on the belt line. E, E, L. One more time. E, E, L. And again, you can circle the one that you think looks the best. And there you go. You finished the first lesson of Cursive with Mrs. Clark with the first 2 letters, and you've learned to write your first word in cursive. Great job. Keep practicing.